After more than a week of pro-Palestinian protests at Johns Hopkins, the university is now meeting with protesters who've issued several demands.
It comes as another college joins the University of Southern California in canceling its commencement ceremony.
We have team coverage on a local and a national level. Let's begin with Fox 45's Jessica Babb and the ongoing protests at Johns Hopkins.
And she's been on campus all day today. Joins us live with the latest developments. Jessica.
We are still waiting to hear from the university about the outcome of the meeting they had with protesters today. We know it started at 3, but it was closed, so we weren't allowed in. In the meantime, protesters today, as you can see with those tents, made their demands clear. With tents up and students chanting.
End the occupation now!
For more than a week, pro-Palestinian protesters have been camped out on Johns Hopkins campus.
We hope that they are able to disclose with us everything that they have been taking part in. It's really important to us that our voices are heard.
With a list of demands, largely, these students want Johns Hopkins to cut off ties with companies that work with Israel.
And our position as students provides us a unique opportunity and moral responsibility to raise consciousness and pressure our respective institutions to cut ties with the genocidal, settler colonial state of Israel.
As Johns Hopkins University officials meet with students Tuesday, students from other Baltimore universities like Towson, Goucher, and UMBC also joining in.
We will ensure that they are held accountable.
Protesters at Johns Hopkins say they'll stay camped out for as long as it takes to reach an agreement. I asked if they're willing to work with the university.
We are willing to go into negotiations with an open mind and heart. We just ask that they listen to us.
With their demands clear, I also asked if they'd be willing to make a statement saying Hamas should release the hostages.
I would not like to question on that at that time because I do not have knowledge on what us as a collective have come to an agreement.
But what about you as a protester?
I would not like to comment on that at this time because I do not have the words to put into how I feel on that situation.
Isn't that part of this whole situation?
It really is, but I am not comfortable answering that question at this time.
Which is why other Jewish students on campus say they don't feel comfortable and want the university to take stronger action.
The stuff that they're chanting, the posters that they're handing out, the signs that they have are something that I think is really troubling and anti-Semitic and really hurtful and hateful to Jewish students.
Charlie Margulies is a junior at Johns Hopkins. From a safety standpoint, he's concerned some of the protesters might not be students and says the university previously said in an email assembling tents wasn't allowed.
These are people who think that what Israel is doing is a genocide, and they're people that are not interested in seeing both sides of a peaceful life on the land. At the end of the day, we're students of the university. We pay a lot of money to go here, and it's their job to keep us safe and make sure that people are following school rules. So I just think it's important that they step up and help us out.
As soon as we hear more from Johns Hopkins officials, we will be sure to let you know. And I also reached out to those other Baltimore area schools, and I'm still waiting for a response. Live in Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.